Hi everybody, Kyung here, and we're gonna do another purple journal. I'm having so much fun with the purple journal. So, to be honest, this is the third time I've tried to record this. Oh man, what can you do? Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do. So yeah, I kept having trouble with my my sound and all kinds of things. So I want to use this beautiful vintage music paper that I got from Cassie's boutique. Oh, gorgeous paper, and I love it, and it's such a deal too. And so I'm gonna rip off right all the way, just the top part. And let's get I love that number 13, right? And the music notes. So we'll rip it from there. So yeah, I haven't really used any digitals, have I? And I'm not going to today, but I plan to. I'm going to print some out and we'll use some. I have all these napkins, that I want to use up. So, I hope everyone has had a wonderful weekend and everything. I have so many projects going on, right? I've got this. I've got the 2 page by pages. I have the friendship journal and the inspiration journal. And I'm going to do like a little Halloween thing here soon. And then on the side, I have my Mr. Green. And then I'm also working on another just like little journal. So yeah, it's lots of projects, but that should keep me busy. Oh, we have this pretty purple washi tape. So I want to reinforce this fold, right? Because it's vintage music paper and I don't want it to rip. I'm going to grab my glue stick. Grab my glue book. So my sister has worked a whole week, and her first full week of work, and she's doing great, and she's loving her job, and I'm so happy and proud of her and everything. But it's been hard being without her, being home by myself. I mean, I'm only home by myself for 3 days a week, so that's not terrible. And one wonderful thing, and I don't know if I've talked about this before or not, is that I get my weekends with my husband, right? Because my sister lives with us, so. And, we're best friends, me and her, but still it's nice. It will be nice to have some like alone, be alone in the house with Matthew, with my husband, without my sister. During the weekends, and that will be really cool. I mean, not that it's anything exciting or we do anything. This was ripped all crooked, but that's okay. What can you do? Okay, I also want to reinforce this, so let's put a piece of card. And it doesn't matter what it is. We're just going to grab a piece of scrap, cut it smaller. Where did all my pencils go? Here's one. We'll cut it smaller than than our square. So, in an effort to as I've said before, and I don't know if, again, I don't know what I've said when and whatever, but Fiona over at Miss Paintalot has inspired me to start, working out and eating healthier and stuff like that. And I've done a lot, but I've done pretty good on the working out. I've been working out every day, and I'm really happy about that. I'm all proud of myself. But I've not been eating better, definitely not. That has not happened yet, and we will. But tonight we had breakfast for dinner. And so that was good. I had breakfast sausage I needed to use up, and so we had breakfast for dinner. That was good. I've been trying to do more yogurt. I've been trying to put more yogurt in my diet because it's good for you. And I don't mind it. It's one of those things that's good for you that I don't mind. Okay. Presto. Number 13. The weather has been gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Perfect weather. It's been not too hot, not too cold, slight breeze. Gorgeous blue skies. I don't know, it's just been gorgeous. So I used this napkin before, but it did not, it's not purple at all, right? It's red. It's red. So yeah, that's not going to work. I have this one, and I think that this one has quite a bit of purple in it, right? Especially with this. What if we used this one, right? And we covered this whole thing, and we took it off from here, right? And we'll take it here. Yeah. Okay, that's what we're going to do. That's the plan. So that's the napkin we're going to use. That was easy. We picked super quick. I think this is another napkin that came from Michelle Fenske. And I say that because the back is off. But I could be wrong. I've received a few other napkins from a couple of other people. From swaps in Joy's group and other swaps. I don't know, I try to keep everything listed and everything, so that I can give good credit, but if I didn't mark it or I didn't set it aside, I'll forget, because that's how it is. Okay, we're just going to cut off that herb box. It's going to be what it's going to be. I decided I'm going to do this water technique because I have the hardest time ripping napkins. I am so bad at ripping napkins, and I've never found a comfortable way that wasn't awkward, where I wasn't ripping the whole thing. So, the water technique, that just works great for me. So I'm just going to start doing that, I think, from now on way more often. Okay, so we're going to put it here. I'm going to put it above the washi tape like this. And I want to cut it. Let's see. I want to cut it where the pocket's going to end. And so I'll grab my pencil. Right, and we'll just lightly put a mark. And then I'm going to cut it right where my mark is. Piece of washi tape on my scissors. Okay, good deal. Now I want to glue this one on. No, we're going to glue this one on first so we can match it up with this one with this one. So let's put a piece of scrap in behind our pocket, right? So we don't stick everything to it. We don't want to collage our pocket down. I'll grab my freezer paper board so we don't make too much of a mess. And shall we use, we shall, this distress collage medium that I love, that I've been using for everything recently. Right? Grab my brush. Okay. Let's put a good layer on first. One thing I do love is that it wrinkles the paper so minimally. That's another thing I love about this stuff. Yep, I'm sold on it. Some of my favorite stuff. Although I don't know, you know, again, I saw Fiona over at Miss Paintalot. She was using it. She tried it for, you know, her grunge journal, and it came out really dark. And I noticed that if you put more layers on it, you know, it gets darker and darker. But I mean, I highly doubt she sat and put a ton of it on there, because I mean, look, mine doesn't go on as dark. I feel like mine goes on lighter, and I wonder if maybe they changed it for, I don't know. I'm gonna buy some new, I'm gonna buy another pot of it and see if it's any different than this stuff, right? Because maybe this is just old and they don't make it like this anymore. Maybe they darkened the dye a lot on it. Who knows? Okay, so we have that. That's down. Right? And I'm gonna just let it sit there, and we're gonna let it dry before we put on the next piece. Okay, so we're pretty dry. I love it. That's gorgeous. I love that napkin. Oh, I love playing with napkins. This journal is going to be very napkin heavy, huh? Okay, so we want to place this here. And because I want to line it up perfectly, I'm actually going to trim off this edge so that I can line it up when I'm placing it down and not worry. I can just line it up by the edge. Okay, and then we're also going to put a line on the music paper along where the pocket is, just like that. Go away, little piece of washi tape. He really wants to be a part of things. Poor guy. Okay, take my brush and get our stuff out. Okay, there's our line, right? Just put a thin layer. Now, theoretically, that should line up perfectly. Look at that, it does. Yay, we did it. Let's get this down before it dries. Okay. Put another layer of this stuff on there. Right, and then let's cover the whole thing up top. Just blend in that whole color in. Oh, it'll also reinforce that. Oh no! It'll also reinforce the that music paper because it is fragile, right? Because it is antique music paper. Okay, we're okay. We didn't ruin it. So, do we want to put anything else up here, right? We could put the little butterfly, this little yellow one. Let's put the little yellow butterfly up here in the corner. Let's put him here on the white so that maybe he'll be more, you'll be able to see him a little bit more. He won't blend in so much with the black music note. Yeah. Ta-da! Awesome. Now we just need to wait for it to dry. Okie dokie. So now we just gotta snip off our little edges and stuff. So anyway, it has been pretty uneventful here recently. Other than the leaves changing and the weather changing, it's been pretty uneventful. The new neighbors across the street fully moved in, and they seem like a pretty big family, and they seem really friendly and really nice, so that's really cool. Their kids are always out playing and stuff. It's cool. Oh, there's stray cats. We have a few stray cats in the neighborhood. We have a black one, and he is really cool, and he's really friendly. And I'm not sure he's a stray. I think he just may be an outdoor cat. I think he lives in one of the houses here, down here on the block. But there is a stray cat, this poofy one, and the black cat follows him around. I notice a lot of times. I'll watch him. I'll see the poofy cat walk down the street, and then and then not far behind him, the black cat will be walking down the street behind him. But they've been getting into fights recently or something. Late at night, I've been hearing, just fur flying. And I don't think it's the black one, because I saw him today and he didn't look roughed up or nothing, like he'd been in any fight or anything. But yeah, it's been loud. And the dogs, they run outside and start barking. They are not having it. The cats fighting in the neighborhood, they don't like it. Okay. So if you notice here, this down here where the napkin is darker. It's a darker shade of this antique than above here, because we had to put a layer right underneath the napkin before we put the napkin. So I'm going to try to put another layer here, see how that goes. I'm hoping we can get the color to match, right? So it doesn't look... The problem is that, right, the more layers you put on it, the darker it gets. That's true. And we're supposed to be purple. We're supposed to be going very purple. And we may, I may go in with my watercolors and add a little bit of purple in it, because, we have some purple of the lavender. It's obviously a lavender, right? But, I feel like we've lost a lot of the purple. So putting in that extra layer definitely made that that blend in more. And once it dries, I bet it'll even be better. So we're going to wait for it to dry, and then we'll be back. Alrighty. Awesome. Oh, I love it. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's beautiful. Okay, let's glue down our pocket. Boom, boom. I wonder, I'm going to look and see if there are any colors. Tim Holtz is all about releasing all his products with every color, right? Because, you make more money that way. So I may look and see if he has any other colors of his collage mediums. That might be a fun thing to look into. That's what I need. Let's go jump down that rabbit hole. Okay, here's our pocket. Awesome. It's beautiful and I love it. Let's add some purple. It definitely needs some purple, and it needs stitched, right? So let's stitch it real quick. Alrighty. So I put brown thread in my machine. Ooh. I had some brown thread, and I have a bunch of old spools of thread that I need to use up, so I thought brown will work good. Thank you so much, Mr. Sewing Machine. Well, if I didn't sew that really crooked, I just don't know. That's okay. It looks good, doesn't it? I think so. Okay, let's play with the watercolors. Let's bring out Mr. Board. Let me wipe it off. Get some of this if I can. Get some of this collage medium off there. Right? It is what it is. So I'm thinking instead of watercolors, I'll try to redeem myself and play with my crayons again since it didn't work out very well the last time. I have this purple, right? And I love it. I'm going to color a bunch of purple on here all the way around. So instead of inking my border, I'm going to use this crayon. So any water-soluble crayon, right? So there's the Tim Holtz Distress crayons, which are very popular. Most people use those. I know Jane Davenport, right, does a set. There's actually a few different sets. Just a water-soluble crayon. These ones are Stabilo. Stabilo. Let's put some pink in. It'll lighten up this purple. Okay, and then we'll grab our brush. Let's grab our big one. So I have just this big watercolor brush and some water. And I'm just gonna add water to the crayon, and it's gonna, see, because it's a water-soluble crayon, right? It's just going to make it like blend. And I'm not going to be particular. I'm just adding it to it. I'm just wetting it and spreading it. Wetting it and spreading it. There you go. Doesn't need to be too fancy. Just wet and spread, wet and spread. Ta-da! Yay! I love it. Looks great. Right? And if we want to take some of this out, right? If we want to like blend it in, we just rinse our brush and touch just the edges, kind of pull it out. Now the reason why it's working and spreading well is because we have that Tim Holtz collage medium on there, right? If we had, so like a clear gesso would work, or a white gesso would work. But if we had just had the regular paper, it would just soak right into the paper, and there's no way. I mean, we would be able to wet the crayon and get it to spread a little bit, but then that's it. We wouldn't be able to like go back in like this and re-wet it. And okay. Dum-dum. And we're good. Should we add some spots? Some spots? Let's add some spots. How fun. Let's see, I have this purple too. So with this one, I'm going to work directly off my crayon. Just going to wet my crayon with my brush. Right, I'm going to try to get a lot of color. And then we're going to speckle. Ooh, pretty. Okay, so there we go. And then I'm just going to let it dry and we'll be good. I have this purple card. Woo, it is bright. So let's measure it. Oh, it's really bright, isn't it? It certainly is purple, though. How tall do we want it? We'll make a big journaling card. A big journaling card. Okay, let's cut it down. Ooh, I want to show you guys something. So, about 2 or 3 years ago, me and my sister, we really got into playing board games, you know, and I made this, oh no, it all spilled. I made this card game, and I, see, ta-da, look, and I drew all of them and painted them, and then I scanned them in. I scanned them into the computer, right? And I made a card game. And so this is the idea of the game, right? Everyone gets a set of cards and a particular set, and I don't remember, it's been a few years, okay? I have it written down somewhere. But everyone gets a set of 4 caterpillars or 5 caterpillars, okay? And then everyone gets a deck of cards, okay? So you shuffle all your cards. So the butterfly cards are separate, okay? They're all in a separate deck. And then all the other cards, all the flower cards, the cocoon cards, and the right, the like maple leaf cards and stuff, those are all get in another deck, and you shuffle them all up. And the idea is that the caterpillars eat the flowers, which then turn into cocoons, which then turn into butterflies. And then you score up all the points, and then at the end, whoever has the most points wins. That's the idea. It was a whole game that we made, and it was a lot of fun. And my sister had the idea of, like, you should scan them in or remake the game, right, as a digital. And I was like, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to do that eventually, just for fun, just because I think it'll be a fun thing. So this is a scrap piece of paper that came from someone. I don't know. Someone sent this to me. It might have come from Sydney. It might have come from Jean. It might have come from multiple places. So I apologize that I don't remember who sent me this gorgeous piece of paper, but it is gorgeous. So we're going to use it because it kind of matches this bright purple, right? Because it itself is a bright purple, right? And we're gonna, I don't know, should I? No, okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna ink it. It was funny, so Auntie Teresa, right, Pat, who is a wonderful follower of mine, it was so funny. And yes, a very funny lady. And she during when I did my Friday, my page by page video, right? I didn't ink any of the edges of any of the pieces that I collaged down. And I'll say that, you know, half the time I do, half the time I don't. I like the look of them sometimes when I don't ink them. And she was like, oh my gosh, how could you? Oh, funny. Like it was like a betrayal. Oh, funny stuff. So I made sure to ink this one. Sometimes I like the look of the way it looks without ink, right? Sometimes it can look nice. Okay, so we have that on there. I like it so far. What else can we put on there? Let's look through our book of stuff. Yeah, our book of stuff. I'm sure we have something in here. Something in here. What is this? That doesn't go. Let's see, we have this. We have this. Right, that could go. It's pink. We'll try to stay with purple if we can. This is so cute, and this has purple in it. I might just put this in the journal. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. We're going to put that in the journal. Let's see. We have, this is all like ocean stuff, like by the sea. We have this stuff. Could put some of that, some of that. Ooh, let's grab a die cut. One of my watercolor die cuts. Oh my goodness. Okay. We must have something in here that will look good. I need to replenish them. I need to make some more. Okay. So we can color this, we can cut this. You know what we'll do is I'll cut it with the decollage scissors. Should I leave? I'm going to leave the words because I like that. Let's trim this somewhat straight. Did I overcompensate? Is it too? It's fine. This one is still too, yeah. Okay, how's that? That's better. Okay, and we'll color it and stuff too. We have these purple ones, which I love, and like a couple of blue. We have the blue one. I think those are the three. Okay, let's put these back in the envelope. That's where they will be safe, theoretically. And then we have this, and we have this we're going to deal with. And then I have some of this coffee dyed, like, oh, what is it called? Gauze. Oh man, it's been a long day, a long day. Okay. Oh my goodness, I can hear snoring. It's either my dogs or my husband. I can hear snoring from all the way down here. Okay, let's glue this on. I like it. I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac. I'm going to put the pin back in my Barely Art. Come along, glue. Okay. Stick to the paper and not to me. Oh goodness. Okay, and then these will be shown. These will show up better. Right on the, yes, like this, right? Yes. And then this we will deal with, and this we will deal with. This maybe I'll even put back behind here. Yes. Okay, let's ink it. Ink it, ink it. Glue it down. Ooh, I'm so excited for the next page by pages. I've been thinking about what I'm going to do, right? So the one with Terry is going to be letters. I think I have kind of a couple ideas with that, but I don't know. And then I'm not, you know, I'm not set on. And then the one with Miss Paintalot is garden, right? That's the one, and I chose that prompt, garden. Well, I chose both prompts, actually. I got to choose both prompts this week. How interesting. But yeah, garden and letters. So both will be very different, right? Because the one I'm making for Terry is very, I don't know, I guess steampunk, Tim Holtzy, industrial, grungy kind of theme. And then the one I'm doing with Miss Paintalot, I think I'm going to have it be more like eclectic. So it's going to be, whatever the theme is going to be depending on what the prompt is. And so I'm going to have it be very different from each other, like all the pages. That's the plan on that. Okay. Put this one on there. Oh my gosh, I love the like die cuts on the gauze. That looks great. Oh. It flew, it wanted to be free. Be patient. Die cut, you'll get your time. Get your time in the sunlight, in the spotlight, in the on stage. There you go. That is your place. Okay, awesome. Pull all these off, little threads, and let's deal with this. Okay, so we have our crayons, which I'm going to use. So let's do it purple. We got to do it purple. I'm just going to color these in. Right, is that it? Just 3? Yep. And then we have some green. Right? Okay, that should be good. Let's just spread that. If we need to take some off, I think I put way too much water on there. Yeah, that's good. This paper is so wonderful to work on. From this book. This came from that book that we pulled the cover for the journal signature out of. Let's see, I have it right here. Classic Garden Plants by Will Ingwerson. Illustrated by Charles Stitt. Yes, beautiful book. I love it. I found it at the thrift store. Okay, come on. Just get this spread out. It looks good. And I think we'll add a little bit of pink up in here. Break that white. And we'll go over it with a little bit of vintage photo as well. Okay. Looks good, looks good. I like it. Looks much better than the black and white for sure. Right? Yes, okay. Let's put in some vintage photo. Dum dum. Especially down here in where the, right where the ground is. That looks great. Let's glue it on there. Where do we glue it? We're going to glue it here. I don't care, over this. Oops. Oh, look at that. See, look, you get a little bit of time. You get a little tiny bit of time, which I like that. I like that you get a little bit of time. Not too much, but a little bit. And I haven't had any wrinkle problems. It hasn't wrinkled any thin paper as far as I've seen too badly. Even like doilies and stuff. It's done pretty well. So we just need something here, and you know what it needs? It needs a butterfly. That's what it needs. It needs a butterfly. Let's grab our butterflies. Right, we have this pink one. I kind of like the pink one. We have this one. I like that one. I really like that one. That's the one. That's the butterfly. That's the one for us. Ooh, ooh, and we'll put some words. Yeah, we'll put some words, and he can be all happy sitting on some words. Ooh, we have these. It's a little too big. We have the carte postal. Postal. Here, we have these. Let's use these. Chit chat. Cherish, I like. Okay, okay, we're just gonna go. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna make it up as we go. So our first word is gonna be my. My. Let's see, my something. My something. My memories. I like that, memories. My memories. My memories what? It's kind of like a game, huh? Let's move it like that. Ooh. My memories. Express, always. Treasure, embrace, creating. My memories live. Live what? Live where? Where do my memories live? I don't know. We're just going to have to see. But it is interesting. Okay, my memories live. Live. I don't know. I don't know why I went with live. My memories live. My memories live within. Within a, we'll put the word a. That will help us. Put Putting A will help us. They're stickers, but I just don't trust stickers. I don't trust any stickers. I just don't think that, I don't know. They just don't stick forever. Unless you don't want them to, and then they never come off. My memories live. Oh, I put A. Well, I thought I had like within or something. Is there an in? In? Here we go, in. That will help us. Oh man, what did we started? What did I get myself into? Oh no. Okay. My memories live. My memories live in a vacuum, in a shroud, in a lifetime, in a photograph. We can do a lot of things now. That opens us up to a lot. Ooh, I don't know. Smile. We're gonna go with smile. My memories live in a smile. Does it make sense? I don't know. Does it need to make sense? No. It'll make the person think. That's what matters, right? I mean, I don't know. It's my memories live in a smile. I think that makes sense. I think most people's memories live within smiles, actually. I think that's why we smile, right? It touches, whatever it is, touched us in some way that made us smile. We're going to have him sit on live. On live? Oh, well, he's so up there close to the corner, isn't he? We could put him down here. I want him up here. What can you do? Maybe we could have him sit off the corner of the, but I'm not gonna. We're gonna put him right here on live. My memories live in a smile. It's kind of interesting. We roll with things around here. Okay. Let's ink it up and we'll be good. We'll put our thing in our journal. Right, I only want to do one more thing. Right, and that's good enough to write on. You could definitely write on that. And then I'm going to grab this paper that I messed up because I didn't color on the back of it, right? I didn't dye it on the back of it. But I thought it would be great to just journal in, to put in the journal and journaling. And as an added pretty bonus, grab these pretty stickers. Let's put one of these on there. Right, we have these. Look at this one. I like that one. It's not very purple. Ooh, look at this one. That's the winner. That's the winner right there. It's blue. It's not as purple, but that's okay. Blue and purple are very close. Actually, a lot of times the camera doesn't like to pick up a lot of shades of purple. And I noticed pick it up either darker or more blue. Picks up the more blue shades. I think this is our front. Yeah. Look at that right there on the graph paper. Isn't that pretty? And then we have, right, we have our pocket. Now we just need to put it on our page. I love the way that dried, right? Our watercolor and stuff. It definitely put the purple back on the page. We're just going to glue the whole thing right onto the page. Doo -doo. Oh, I love this journal so far. It's a very like kind of vintagey purple journal, and I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Oh, I love, oh my gosh, I love this page. Look, and then we can put this in here. I was going to say, I measured you to make sure you would fit. Put this in behind, and there it is. Oh my gosh, hooray. So I'll show you the other one I did, and I like this one way better. But this is the other one that I did that I ended up re-recording. See? And here is like the journaling card I made, which is totally different, but you know, what can you do? I only had so many of these pages. But yeah, I love this one better, but this one will go in the in our second signature. Oh, it's gorgeous. I'm so happy with it. Yay! Okay, anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. I had a lot of fun. I will see you next time. Talk to you later. Bye!